Did you read that to them?
Yeah.
Did it make them happy? I bet. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Amin. Faiza? Faiza?
That's right.
Did I say it right the first time?
Yeah.
Faiza? Faiza.
To be happy. To be happy is to have joy in your soul, to know that you're loved as a whole. To be happy is to know everyone isn't perfected, because some people know what it's like to be neglected. To be happy is to be content and thankful, because some people resent and are regretful. People are drowning in the water we drink. Abused children are dying quicker than we think. So I hope you're happy. You know what makes me happy? My parents, my sister, and everyone who cares.
Nicely done. I like that. People are drowning in the water we drink. I like that line. Good job. Zakia. Is it Zakia or is it Ty?
My happiness. 12 years of solitary, 12 years of being alone, 12 years of sorrow, 12 years of moan. Then you came along. From that moment, I knew nothing would be wrong. September 2nd, 2015, a newborn, the best I've ever seen. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd see you in front of my eyes. You jump on me with no warning, and I'd kiss you in surprise. Every day with you fills me with joy, even though you tend to destroy. Though you're unexpected at times, it all makes you even more sublime. From your first cry to your last laugh, I'll always be there on your behalf. But what interests me most is your smile. You could tell me to stop, but I'd look at it for a while. Baby brother, my love for you is unconditional. No matter how much you annoy, no matter how much you smother, you are unimaginably irresistible.
And Ekras.
Happiness. To me, it's like yin and yang, one and the same. You know those days when you feel blue, when your life feels like it's askew? The one person that helps you get through, that's when happiness blooms. The little things. You know how somebody notices your intention or shows you affection without any dejection? Well, how about that smile you can feel is real, or telling somebody how you feel without having to conceal or hide your feelings like some puppeteer? Happiness comes in various forms. Silly summer nights staying up telling jokes, melancholic autumn days filled with understanding, or staying together without expanding. Sitting in a circle laughing constantly. You ever feel like a piece of a puzzle, fitting it instantly. You never have to feel corrected or perfected. Rather, you feel loved and protected. You're always connected, never infected. I may have been selected, but I was never suspected. Tears drip down my face as I try to trace where I failed. I feel degraded and disgraced. Suddenly, I feel an embrace. Warm, yet cool. Calm, yet exhilarating. I feel important, a bit distorted, but happy. Happiness isn't a must. It's one of the many emotions. Showing it isn't discussed. So why is sadness or madness hidden or considered to be spoken or loathsome? Hurting is a reaction to being hurt. Depression blooms from self-hate. So you just hesitate to acknowledge sadness. You let them add depression to one of their habits. So by all means, scream with anger, cry with sadness, smile with laughter, cringe with disgust, fight with passion, and try with determination. It's okay to not be okay. You don't have to portray fake feelings. It's like I said, it's like yin and yang, one and the same.
Right. Well done. Like the poetry. You were in line, the freshman be on it, huh? All right. I'm going to let those who need to go to film go, and then I'm going to put the list back up for anyone else who would like to share their writing. Okay? So you can just come and sign your name up on the list. And remember, we're not performing. It's not a big performance this week. It's just about writing a poem and sharing it with your classmates. So great job, you guys. Make sure you leave your poems with me so I can take them home and grade them. And anybody else who wants to share their poetry for extra credit, put your name on the list. This is our extra credit list up here.
I don't know, Frank, how much do you think is extra credit worthy for this?
I'm leaving that entirely up to you.
Because I think they have to be brave to do this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the young folks who did this would have done this anyways. So I'm thinking probably a full 5 points extra credit.
That's what I was thinking. It's a 30-point unit plus 5 for extra credit. That's pretty good.
That's like a whole day's worth of extra
That
credit.
is a whole day's worth of extra credit. There's 5 days in a week, 6 points a day. Yep. So still the same.
I haven't touched mine since the first night's homework assignment is all I got out.
But mine was like 2.5 pages long. Okay, quiet please, because Amina's gonna speak hers for a recording for our documentary.
Quiet on the set, please.
Happiness. Happiness, they ask me. From the first day to the last, if they're still alive, will be my parents. I mean, they're the reason I'm here. They gave me everything I have, taught me everything I know. Parents are patient, amazing, responsible, enough, nice, and there. Parents, parents, parents. We take them for granted, never appreciate them as often. Instead, we chance it when stuff went wrong. As a kid, growing up was hard, but I had my parents. Making friends was easy. That's one thing I inherit. Parents, parents, parents. No love is greater than the one they gave us. They want nothing for us than success. Every time they believe me and they push me to do my best, thank God I have them. I am blessed. Parents, parents, parents. They hate it when you disappoint, but they give you a point for trying. They know when you're lying. They tell you to try harder when you fail. The best feeling is when you see them smile. Their smile is worth a while. Parents, parents, parents. Sometimes they don't understand, but they tend to give you a hand, which is why you have to be grateful. With them, you'll never be doubtful. Together we arise and stand. We are family.
Love it. Love the family poem. Before I do a poem, is there any of the young men that would like to share one of their poems? It would be nice for our documentary to show that our young men also did some writing. Any of the fellas want to share a poem? I know we got some poems about Jordans and some poems about fantasizing about being Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry over there. Where is my poem? Did I put it in here? Yes. Yes. All right. We got a young man.
Listen up.
Quiet on the set, please.
Okay, quiet, please.
What makes me happy? I walk into the mall, big bold letters, I see the word Macy's in red. That's not my favorite color, but I'm focused on something else instead. I'm walking through section, there goes Tommy Hilfiger, I walk by it. I see Ralph Lauren, the prize is in front of my eyes are on it. I pick up a nice blue tee and smile, I see Ralph Lauren written on the back. The price $80, but I'm not focusing on the tag. People think I'm trying to brag. Go buy a blue shirt from Walmart, it's cheap, but no, this blue polo shirt unique. The fabric's so rich and soft, when I wear it, I feel like no man in this world can compete. It's not just Ralph Lauren that I like. Every designer shirt I wear, I feel neat. The logo is a man on a horse waving the stick in the air, playing polo. I never heard of that store. To be honest, I don't care. $80 screams my mom, it's not worth it. I still leave the mall, poloed up and poloed down. I don't even like horses. Designers designing a determined dynamic shirt. For that reason, I don't care for the words. Fashionable, fantastic feelings filled in this one unique, amazing shirt.
Nice job. Hey, that's clever. I like the alliteration at the end too. Well done. I know, right? That was sharp. My man said I gotta keep my designer gear. It makes me feel good about myself. That's what's up. So you guys remember I wrote my happy poem about my daughters. Daddy, daddy, in a voice near a screech, I passed calculus 1 and 2. Then the happy dance followed by a scream. Movements that seem way too silly for a child of 16, but the moment gives me memory of when she was 10, 5, 3, or her first grip around my fingers. Tiny brown fists and tiny brown face. Second child, first daughter, same game, new rules. I was always told it's different with boys and girls. You never know though until you discover your pearl, your gem so precious. You immediately take on a new perception of protection. She danced and I smiled as she pranced across the floor. She danced and I beamed as she glided across the stage. When she was 4 and sang Twinkle Little Star, I knew then she was a star. Each note was on key and heck, she even got paid. You never know love until your daughter jumps into your arms. My little brown Betty Lou Who, I would call her before I tell her I love you. Now she's all grown up and in endless joy. 16 in high school, complete a paid gig in a play, a role model for her little sisters, college scholarships on the way, mature beyond her years and a leader amongst her peers. And when I reminisce on the journey and the young adult on the horizon, as a daddy in this sad and chaotic world, she is my happy. Her Aztec name is Siwe Coatzin. It means honorable serpent woman of the water she was born into and ascended to the top. And from her first moment on earth, she hasn't stopped. Wise beyond her years, so far above and beyond her peers, revolutionary spirit. She marches with the marchers and I bow with pride and honor. She protests at the Capitol and I shout, that's my daughter. She darts through the water as if it's her destiny. I wonder how many first place trophies await. Tall and strong like bull, we affectionately say. So much beauty and so much grace. Writer of poetry and lover of justice. I know this world is a better place because she's in it. My life is happier because she's in it. I can only guess what the future holds for a child with so much promise. Will she swim with the dolphins or dive off a cliff? Will she travel the seas or head up a business? Will she lead a movement against evil? Probably. And when the people follow, I will be proud and not surprised. It's a vision I have seen. And when the world is sad and chaotic and seemingly coming down, I can stay calm through the tornado because my light shines in the darkness. She is my happy. The sound was angelic. The smile was as bright as a morning May sun. Children gathered around as if candy was being handed down. The air was awake and alive with the sweet sound. There were brown and beige little boys and girls gathered in a circle as if they were hypnotized by the melody and mesmerized by the voice. As I walked the narrow blacktop path, simply doing a parent's duty, searching for my daughter, simply to make sure that they were okay, what I found made me so proud my knees got weak. I fought back the tears welling in my eyes and I could hardly speak. There she was, blindly strumming as if she were born with the instrument, as if it were attached to her as a gift from the heavens above, with the sole purpose of giving the world yet another morsel of unconditional love. Encircled by bright faces, smiling in amaze, my Judah worked her hands up and down, back and forth, occasionally slapping the wood. I was convinced that if she could split herself into two and beat a drum simultaneously, she would. Instead, she sang, her voice still immature but forgetting to tell her spirit. So she challenged herself to mimic Adele. Seemingly knowing all the words and all the chords as if the song was her own, she did what she was born to do. She entertained. Fearlessly and naturally she sang. And I smiled. I smiled that proud daddy smile. A smile that I smiled that smile that with pride tells the world, that's my baby girl. And when she finished and the kids that should have been laughing on swings or chasing each other down slides or any of the things that a beach with the playground brings, instead they circled around the little brown child with the big bright dream. They didn't go back to the water or the sand or the bars or the ropes. Nope. They asked could she play another tune, sing another song. Asked, and me, I was overwhelmed with happy. Like so many other days when she leaves me amazed. Like the first moment she entered this world with a smile on her face. Yes, in this sad and chaotic world, she is my happy. Her hair has dreads, perhaps as a reminder of the journey that brought her into this world. She told me after I cut my hair that she was the new and improved me. I laugh. She smiles. We hug. She sneaks up behind me while I'm watching the game. I ask my little brown spy, what are you doing back there, girl? She giggles and gives me a sly smile. She makes friends as easy as the wind blows through trees. She sassily struts her silly strut when she imitates her sisters. Then she slices them with her wit as if to remind them that she may be the youngest, but she'll end up being the smartest. Her friends call her the bookworm, reading material never far from her grasp. I tickle her from time to time just to make myself laugh. She has an ability to hang with the adults and never be sent away. She just stays silent and simple, the secret to being allowed to stay. She doesn't care much for fashion or girly things, yet she believes in fantasies and daydreams. She is happy personified, infectious with her spirit, fearless and proud, the smallest of the girls but perhaps the largest when it comes to presence. You can feel it when you're near it. It is impossible to be sad around her. She just snuggles next to your heart. The mold was broke with this one. She exists and my work is done. My little bear, not an actual bear, but more like a koala. Cute from a distance, but deadly if you cross her. But heck, even her temper makes me laugh. Yes, in this world so sad and so darn chaotic, she is most definitely my happy. 4 girls, my world, my motivation, my reasons, my purpose, my force, my protectors, my love, my calm in the storm that can be life. All I need is to hear them call daddy and everything is all right. They are my happy. All right, would somebody else like to share their poems that we wrote, their happiness?
Happiness comes in different shapes and sizes. You'll be shocked that it comes with surprises. Happiness doesn't come often, but when it does, it comes with prizes. When happiness is being brought up, the smile across my face lights up. People can be happy about simple things like food, friends, and family, or reminiscing about old memories. Me being happy is very rare. I can be happy simply by seeing growth to my hair. That simple things in life make people smile. Others, for them, it takes a while. Being close to the ones you love is being happy. Me eating my favorite meal can make me feel a lot less crappy. Here's a road to being happy. If you take the wrong turn, it's hard to come back. It's like when you're at a road trip but you lost the map. Sadness, depression, and anxiety sometimes comes in the way. Always keep this in your mind, happiness doesn't go away. It's okay to not be happy all the time. Everybody becomes sad once in a lifetime. Don't worry, people won't mind. Happiness is like a race, it'll wait for you at the finish line. Mother, father, sisters, and brothers all have a special place in my heart. Each sibling all have a special feature. Thanking God for making such beautiful, bright, and brave creatures. Coming to a happy home filled with laughter and love. Jokes spread across the room, me imitating my sister and how she walks like a zombie when she wakes up. Or how the table sticked out its leg and tripped her. I have another sister, you know, oh how I miss her. Missing the old days when everything was all about fun. Eating at a fancy restaurant, hearing drums. A sound so loud, thump, boom, bash. Wishing on how the old days would still last. But that's in the past. Let's think about the future and live in the present. Thanking God for making things pleasant. These things to me explain my happy. These things make my life feel a lot less crappy.
What makes me happy? Allah. I know that whenever I'm having a hard time, Allah is by my side, helping me get through rough times. Allah makes me happy. Happiness for me is being filled with light wonder. I love Allah for many reasons, but one reason is that Allah has never given up on me, giving me a chance every day when I made stupid choices, like that one time when my head wasn't at the right place. Then I thought of you. That's when I picked up the missing pieces and put them together. That's why I love you, Allah, for giving me signs not to do bad things. Allah was there for me as my guide. Now I have such pride. My purpose, power, and plan is to guide others into the light. I was so happy that day that I saw the stars smiling at me. My life may not be going the way I planned it, but it is going exactly how Allah planned it. All I need is Allah to make me happy. Because of you, Allah, I am completely a new and improved version of myself. Allah is with you, still with you, and always with you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be quiet, okay?
Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikum salaam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Waxaa idin sheegayaa gabay yar oo gaaban. Waagaan tagaleydoo waataan iswaayo oo indhahayga qurux maahane aan arkin wax kale. Waataan biyo qurxoonaay dhex kaloo iswaayay dhammaantay waxaan mooday marka qaar inaan joogo samadaha alle waxaan joogay badayna liidoo waan ku jeclahay waxaa tahay meel ammaan oo aan la huri karin. Liidooy la-aantii martaa liidooy ku oran dadkana ka daran waxaa tahay meel xasuus leh I love you liido waxaa u xiisay hirkaagii qurxoonaay indhaha u fiicnaay I love you nolosha waxaa u tahay nuur iyo indho macaan.
Bashra.
Hey!
What makes me happy? The only time I go from sad to happy is when I hear the sound of an orange ball bouncing. I pick it up, the hate already starting, but I don't listen. I practice all day, jump shot like Curry, post them up, they post up, hit them with the turnaround like Kobe. Game time already, that's when I'm most excited. Thinking about all the incomes I'm going to be taking. Parents going to be thinking the floor is slippery. Shoot around over, jump ball already. Fear filling them up like I'm the GOAT. Ball in my hand and I start to do my thing. Trash talking so hard, I told him to get his 2K player. The game is over, you already know I took over. Basketball is what I do. I'm a gazelle getting through a cheetah. When I see an orange ball bouncing, it tells me to keep working. The way I ball, it's special. It means a lot, so stop hating on me. Shooting is just as important as stealing the ball. Defense makes offense, and I know I'm good at defense, so I know for sure that he ain't scoring on me. Basketball is what makes me happy.
Is there anybody else that would like to perform in front of the camera?
I got a young lady over there. Halima wants to go.
All right.
That this makes me so happy. You guys, I'm so proud of you right now.
This is our 9th grade. You guys are embarrassing our veterans. Well done. Well done, ladies and gentlemen.
What makes me happy? My family makes me happy, my friends, even my brothers and sisters, because I love them. And one day I was walking down the street, my brother came out of nowhere and then he started saying, your birthday is today. And then I said to him, thank you that you remind me my birthday. And then we started walking back home. And then my friend and my mother, my parents were there and they were making a party for me.
I asked them what is going on. They said, today is your birthday. And then I said, thank you. I'll never forget these days because it's my best day in my life. So I went with my friend. And the next day we went to the movie theater. We enjoyed the movie, but I was scared. And I told her, let's get out of here because I'm too scared of watching scary movies. Then we went to the mall to buy stuff. And we came back home and we started doing our homework. When we finish our homework, that makes me happy. My friends makes me better and make me laugh all the time. No matter how angry, frustrated, upset, sad or against I am, they always make me smile. They are like my second family. My friends ask me to help for math and homework because it was kind of hard to solve the question. Even me, I couldn't understand. And then she started calling the teacher, and then he said, what is going on? And then she just said, we don't understand the homework. And then I find out that makes me happy.
Abdullahi? Afi? Afe, you want to share your poem? All right.
I'm feeling so good, I feel like I could touch the sky. Didn't want to go to bed, felt like I never wanted to look around. I sat down in the same spot for hours as if I was stuck to the ground. My heart filled with joy knowing I got homework, but I wouldn't get a good grade anyway. I see it every day in front of my feet. I sit down, pick up the controller, and do my thing. I'm playing the game like I'm in MOG. Hanzo with the arrows, Genji with the spice, the brothers fighting to the battle to the death. Everything was looking so well until I died. The opponent are moving closer and closer and closer to achieving the ultimate goal. Escorting the payload is a struggle. I'm trying to go on without feeling guilty. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. I'm worried about myself getting the XP so one day I can play ranked. I went home tired and to lay in bed and there's already something else to get.
Is there anybody else that would like to share their poem with the camera in the room? Okay.
Just being 8 doesn't mean you have to wait. It's my time to be a star, sparkle, shine. Sitting on the chair when putting on you feel the pain. It's like biting into your own tongue instead of a candy cane. Ouch. Then the best part, choosing the color. Y'all know blue's the best. Minnesota's #1 and always mine. Doctors be setting the rules, but I ignore them, just call me cool. All they say is no candy, no caramel, no pop, but I just hear yes candy, yes caramel, yes pop. I come home wanting to eat, but I can't because of the brackets. I take one bite, then it feels like my mouth is having a fight. I got them off 2 years later, and then got them back on 2 more years. The first time was simply to fix my overbite. This time was easy, better than the first. I see my teeth getting better and better. It's time and only the last time. The wires, the colors, the brackets, seeing them all for the last time in my mouth. It's like the braces were saying goodbye and sobbing a waterfall. They have all the tools by my side. Taking the wires off is like bumping into a cactus. Then scraping the glue is a jungle of toughness, but it's okay. I'm in a lane called happiness. Yay, it's off, but it feels so slimy like a jellyfish's jelly. I look at them and say, are these my teeth? I keep staring and staring, and I finally found my smile. I might have been called a brace face, but now look, I have a retainer case.
Nice.